Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is if I had to repurchase palettes at full price. So if something happened to them, if they keep dropping and breaking some pans, some shadows, or a fire out of the blue, I don't know, or stolen or something. This is if I had to repurchase. So here are some. So I picked 10 palettes. I did pick 20, but then I was like, if one or the other. So these are the ones that I picked. Okay, the first one, of course, my love for BH. This is Take Me Back to Brazil. This is colorful, and mostly I picked colorful palettes because that's just my jam. So this I would actually repurchase, and my other one was 120 edition, like the first edition of that, but you can't buy that one. So this one I can actually buy, and for a reasonable price, $20. I think that would be good. And it's you always get a coupon like every time. It's either 20% off or $3.50 at Ulta. So this has always have been at Ulta ever since I've been going there. So I would definitely repurchase this. That was like my number one. Have to have a BH. And then next was Profusion. So this is like at Walmart. And I picked the Festival. And it was between the Spectrum or the Festival. The Festival, you get a lot of colors. You get 35 for $13. Shimmers and mattes. I thought this was like a steal. Like the formula in Profusion period is amazing, and I really do enjoy this palette. I always dig into this palette, like so I would definitely repurchase this at $13. You're not breaking the bank with this palette. All right, and I would repurchase, I love Morphe. Morphe's pretty good. I would repurchase this for $30. I think it's super adorable just because of the packaging. Lisa Frank was, I love Lisa Frank since I was little, so I had to have this. It's cute. Love the packaging. Definitely the packaging just like already wins. And of course the heart for a mirror and these colorful colors. Again, I love colors, so to have that, I definitely would repurchase. And it's mostly mattes in this palette, and I know they repackaged this palette to look like Lisa Frank style. I really do enjoy that. So for $30, I would. And, for 10 palettes, I would like cut all my palettes down to 10. If something ever happened, I would not have a big collection like I do now. If something happened, I was like, oh, but sad, like I would probably cry. Okay, the ABH is between the Norvina Volume 3 for $30 or Subculture Anastasia I bought this for $20. But if I seen it at full price for $42, I probably would buy this because I love the color story. I love the formula. And it's a unique color story, and this is like a really good fall palette. I do love fall, and this would be yet a colorful, beautiful fall palette. Definitely would repurchase. And I love this green. That's like my favorite out of here. And the two yellows. But all in all, I think I would repurchase this for $40 to $50. You see my collection. I spend way more on a huge collection. I would definitely calm down and buy 10 because I do spend a lot on palettes. Next is the Hipdot X SpongeBob. definitely for the package. Again, I love SpongeBob, and my nails match this packaging. And it opens up like this, and it was between the Zion, but I'm like, this is a total win. Of course, the color story and the packaging and SpongeBob, you can't beat this face. Can't beat it. So then again, this formula is really good. All these formulas that I have are really good and beautiful. Okay, next is Juvia's Place, and I know it's a newer palette, and I only dug into it once, just like my Lisa Frank one. But this, I think it's called the Huava 2 palette. I want the first one really bad, but they keep selling out. But I'm on a no-buy, so before my no-buy, I got this. Color story is beautiful. The formula is really, really, really good. And I love all the Juvias. It was between the Magic Mini and this because I want a bigger color story palette and colors. And I thought like the blues are really, excuse me, nice and beautiful. I would totally repurchase this. I think this is a limited edition. This, okay, this is like $30, $32, $35. This, I think, is $40. I got this half off, so I think this is like close to $40. I'm not sure how much that is, but I got it half off. It was a holiday. And ColourPop. It was between So Jaded and Misunderstood. I picked this one because of the color story. You get tons more colors, and I mainly like this, and this is in Misunderstood palette, the Villains palette. So I rather have a bigger color story again. But if I had to pick, this is $40, I think. The other one was like $22. But this has more colors. They always sell out of this one, and I think they brought back Misunderstood. So that's limited edition. This I think you can still buy. So $40, I would totally buy it again. Revolution palettes now. I picked the Constellation and the Wild Animal palette. I picked this one because I wanted this when you couldn't buy it yet. It was in the ads at Ulta, and for like a week I was like, I want this, I want this, I want this. So my boyfriend bought it for me when it came out, and I just love the color story in this one. It's unique, it's beautiful, and I love the galaxy. So I picked this one, and they still perform beautifully. I have this palette for like 3 years now. So 2-3 years. I really like this still to this day, and I love the color story. Love it. I love how it's like snaps. Really nice, and it's in tin, so yeah. Now next was the Huda Beauty. I picked out the amethyst or the emeralds. I picked out the emeralds because I love green. Gotta have a green palette, so picked out this. Beautiful. $30. This is $15. $30. I would definitely buy these, but you know me, I shop at eBay for cheaper, but I would totally, you know, buy this for $15. No brainer there. And the last one I picked for Too Faced, the Pumpkin Spice or the Sparkling Pineapple. I have not dug into this yet, but I really wanted it when it came out. And it's pumpkin. I love pumpkin. And who doesn't love pumpkin? Pumpkin pie? Come on now. So I picked this, and I love the color story. I think I would like this better than my other ones of Too Faced. So I'm like, I love the color story, I love the packaging. everything about it. So yeah, this is the must. So all in all, for 10 palettes, I think I would repurchase. And this baby here is like 50 bucks. But if you get it on sale, but this is if I had to pay full price, I would definitely look at my collection. I paid way over how much these are. So yeah, this would be an ideal collection for me in the future. If anything happened to my palettes. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Bye for now.